past 2 days, it's been raining cats and dogs. On the day of the boat race, the racers were lucky to get the race in, even though I didn't watch it. I know that this past Saturday they got rained out and they had to cancel their practice. But right now I can hear the thunder. It's high winds. But to me, it feels super romantic. So we'll talk about that and other things as soon as we return. Thank you guys. So yes, I want to say thank you to my subscribers and any visitors that may be visiting my channel out of curiosity. If you are, please consider hitting that subscribe key for future uploads. So it's Tuesday and all day has been kind of weird. This was like hot out, the sky was blue, and then just before I left to come home from work, the sky was black. And now it's raining cats and dogs, and the sky is blanketed with dark gray skies. Unreal. So, anyways, what I want to discuss is something that I've noticed a long time ago, and each time I'm faced with it because it's right in my face. Why is it, as a transgender person, do you feel like you have all these extra senses, perception? Like, you can pick up things that most people aren't picking up, or they're just simply ignoring it. You can really tell when somebody likes you or don't like you. They tend to look at you from your foot to your head. And as you're talking with them, their eyes are simply gazing up and down. Why is that? Why do people do that? Not everybody, some people, but I pick it up. Is it because I'm too sensitive and I notice these things? I don't think so. For example, I try to warm up to people slowly, and I use my sense of humor a lot when the opportunity comes up, okay? Because I think that if I can warm up to them by opening up dialogue by the way of a sense of humor, maybe they can get to know me just a little bit, and therefore you'll see that I'm just a normal person, an average person. But don't be mistaken. When they know that you're transgender, it's always in their subconscious minds, always. Case in point. Now, I was talking to an associate, a female associate at work about a week ago, and I always thought that she was really weird. She kind of reminded me of Jan Brady character on the Brady Bunch. She has long blonde hair, and unlike Jan from the Brady Bunch, see, Jan from the Brady Bunch had a self-image problem, as we all know. But this one woman, she don't have a self-image problem. She has an arrogance problem. So anyway, despite her arrogance, which is my opinion, we began the conversation of feeling lonely Why do women that are married feel so lonely when their spouses or girlfriends or boyfriends take off for a few days? Is that like a sign of insecurity? Because a strong, secure person will never feel lonely, whether you're in a relationship or not. But she says that she hates it when her husband goes away or goes out with her friends for any amount of time. She feels lonely. That's kind of weird. But anyway, that discussion opened up a different kind of can of worms. It proved my suspicion of why I think that people know that I'm trans. Even though it's not communicated to me, I just can feel it and I know. So I always walk with my chin high, you know. What happened was, she asked me if I was in a relationship. I said, no, I haven't been in a relationship. So I took out my camera phone and I showed her a picture of me and my ex. She looked at it and immediately she said, oh my, she was very pretty, your ex. She's gorgeous. She's telling me that the picture of the woman was gorgeous. I looked at her in shock, but I said to her, what are you talking about? That picture is me. I'm the woman in the picture, and that gentleman was my ex. Immediately, her mouth went wide. She opened her mouth like, oh my God, you look like a model. You see, the reason why they think like that is because when you first, or me, first get hired at a job, the rumors start going around. Ooh, we have a transgendered or transsexual woman working here. That means that before she transitioned, she was a guy. So that preconceived notion, that's what it is, a preconceived notion, stays in her mind, and they can't come to terms of that you can actually date or marry a guy, you being a transsexual woman. They don't think you can have a normal life or appear to have any sense of normalcy in your life in a regular or in a man to woman relationship, whether you're a trans woman or transsexual or whatever. They can't see you being in a normal relationship. To them, it's unfathomable. So, for example, the same thing happened about 6 years ago when I was at the Home Depot, and I went up to an employee and I showed her a picture of JFK when he was very, very young. He must have been like maybe 21 years old. Still looked like him. And I don't think that some people will know who it was. Clearly it's JFK Jr., not Junior, JFK, John F. Kennedy, our president that was assassinated. It was his picture when he was 21. It was a black and white picture. So I went up to her and I said, Susan, you know who this is? She looked at me, is it you? I said, what the hell are you thinking? It's JFK, look at the picture. Oh, you see? No matter where you go to work as a transsexual woman, okay, when you get there, they start the little rumors around the company. They form a preconceived notion, okay, because they have no information or knowledge of what you went through. They don't know that I went through facial feminization surgery. They don't know nothing. All they know is that I'm a transsexual woman. That means in my past life I was a male. Without actually seeing my past life pictures as a male. They assume and they interject. When you meet this kind of stuff, it's best to just don't even go there with them, because you'll never win them over, okay, as a gender you feel, no matter how feminine you look or act. You'll never win them over. Their imagination and their preconceived notions and what they think a male and a woman should be is ingrained in their little brain. So therefore, what I'm trying to say is, don't waste your breath. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. Don't try to win them over by being extra friendly or funny like me in my ways. But I have a great sense of humor anyways. So just when you think you're winning them over with a great sense of humor or just a friendly person or a friendly, caring person, to them it doesn't make a difference to them. They have it already set in their brain that because you're born as a male, that's what you're always going to be. And when it slips out of their mouth, whether intentionally or accidentally, or like shockingly by looking at photographs like that, okay, they will never change. Okay, so therefore, it's not worth your effort and your energy to try to show them or talk about anything regarding your transgender or anything. Not that I was, but just saying. This woman who I showed her a picture of me and my ex, okay, that I was married to, she thought that my ex was me. She thought that the male in the picture was me, and the female woman was my ex-wife or an ex-wife, when in fact the woman was me. I'll include that picture here in my video to show you what I mean. That you can see quite clearly that my ex was 6'3". I'm only 5'6". But them not using their brains, they inject their suspicion and their lack of thought and lack of thinking, which reveals their stupidity because of knowledge that they lack. Okay? She actually thought that my ex was me. A Caucasian 6'3" person with a crew cut who is 6'3", about 230 pounds. Okay? That's how blind they are. They go by their thought and they don't look with their eyes. They look with their thought and their discriminating thinking. Okay, so I hope that you guys take something from this quick video, that this can happen. But whether it happens to you or not, know that you can be the most feminine looking or behaving. One thing that affects us late onset transsexual transgender people when we come out is that we can never get rid of this male aura that we may have or not have. But regardless, their preconceived notions about you is there and it's etched in a stone in their brain. So don't waste your time trying to show them how feminine you are or how much of a woman you are. It doesn't matter to them. You can jump in front of a car that's heading to them to kill them, to save their life, their perception of you, and their preconceived notion from rumors and everything else that they formed will never change. It's not worth it. So what I'm trying to say is, live your life without, despite what people are thinking, no matter how they look at you, okay? It's never going to change. Be a happy person, okay? You didn't change for them anyways. You changed for you because you wanted to be happy in your skin, okay? Because you have alligator skin. We have crocodile skin, not crocodile tears. So, hope to see you guys in my next video. And I like to try to keep it within a 15-minute span, if not, because downloading takes forever. So I hope you guys are having a safe week. Talk to you guys soon. Bye-bye.